UK tabloid The Daily Mirror has apologised to Prince Harry for unlawful information gathering. The Duke of Sussex is one of several high-profile figures bringing damages claims against the Mirror Group for invading their privacy between 1991 and 2011. The group has rejected allegations of voicemail interception.
For all those keeping count, this is Prince Harry versus the papers round 3. Joining him, 2 Coronation Street stars and a comedian's ex-wife. Little in common, bar the fact they all claim to have been subjected to the most obtrusive methods of personal information gathering. In their opening argument, lawyers for Harry claiming that from his mother's death onwards, as a schoolboy, in the army, through to his life as a young adult, he was targeted by some Mirror Group journalists who didn't think twice about breaking the law to get their story. He claims they hacked his voicemail, causing no end of paranoia and distress to those closest to him, including former girlfriend Chelsea Davy, driving their breakup. Harry's barrister David Sherborne KC saying, Prince or not, the blatantly unlawful methods used to get information about Harry's life away from his royal duties was, quite frankly, appalling. As this trial gets underway, Harry and the other claimants will in turn be called to give evidence. It'll be the first time since the 19th century that a senior royal has been called to the witness box. And before he's even spoken a word, a victory of sorts.
In court documents released at the start of the trial, for the first time, MGN admitted to having learned one of its journalists paid a private investigator £75 to unlawfully find out what the Prince had been doing at London's China White nightclub on one night back in 2004, saying it apologised unreservedly and accepting the Prince was entitled to compensation. And that wasn't all.
While the publisher denies voicemail interception and any involvement in the case of Coronation Street actor Michael Lavelle, who was in court, it extended its apology to actress Nikki Sanderson and the ex-wife of comedian Paul Whitehouse, admitting to some knowledge of hiring third parties. Saying where historical wrongdoing has taken place, we have made admissions, take full responsibility and apologise unreservedly, but we will vigorously defend against allegations of wrongdoing where our journalists acted lawfully. MGN insists it is now a very different company, but in this case, the claimants' team alleged that over the course of 20 years at the Mirror, Sunday Mirror and Sunday People, unlawful information gathering was happening on an industrial scale, authorised by senior editors including Piers Morgan. Morgan has always denied any knowledge of phone hacking, but in court it was claimed that on one occasion he was seen standing in a group of reporters laughing whilst playing out an illegally obtained voicemail left by singer Paul McCartney. Prince Harry's hatred of the British tabloid press is well documented. He cited media intrusion as part of the reason he and his wife moved to America. And in just a few weeks' time, in his own words at this trial, he'll tell his side of that story. Katie Spencer, Sky News.